Yo, yo, yo. We back. I'm back. Yeah, I'm just having an awesome ass day. Riding with my people, man. We were just talking about some things. And after I left from him, you know what I'm saying, I was reflecting on what we was talking about, like. And just being grateful at the same time, from just, choosing to have a good day. Like just the reality of all this stuff. Like all about this mindset stuff, all this being in control, your feelings, your thoughts. Like sometimes, like with me personally, I talk it and then like straight forget, go back to the program and go back to the condition. But like now, like just for some reason, like the reality of all like the conversation we had and my outlook on it, my perspective was just like I said, when I'm talking, I'm not talking at nobody. I'm a part of it. Like it ain't no I'm excluded from what I'm talking about. This came from being a part of what I'm talking about, experiencing what I'm talking about. On top of learning about it, like so, I was just feeling good, man. Just thinking about what we were saying, the conversation, and it's like I was receiving downloads, just all type of like, just looking at certain things, like I say, from a different perspective. All these bugs, I still gotta use this, but yeah, just thinking about things from a different perspective, like on whole things, like and just like on I was watching Reverend Ike. I don't know how I just got hit to him a couple months ago. I'm sorry. Like I said, if anything, if me personally, like if I was to come up under, like I came up under the church, but I would have rather been up under that type of preaching, because I see the power. Like for me, like I say, and we really create our own reality. But that's what I'm saying. Back to what I was saying. I was just reflecting, like receiving them downloads. Yeah, I'm saying, and it got me thinking about Reverend Ike, what I was watching on his channel a couple weeks ago. He got a upload called "Becoming God Over Your Circumstances" or something like that. But I don't remember the title word for it, but it's something like that. But he was essentially just talking about how when God told and commanded, and I ain't religious at all, but the Bible really is instruction on how to think. If you read, like, if you approach it like from a spiritual level, aware, like a spiritual aware, like a awareness, you know what I'm saying, of who you are and like what you experience, like we feel me, like not know how you was taught to read it and from the seminary, not all like that, but it's just advice from me. I can't tell you what to do. I'm here to tell you to do what you want to do. That's what I was about, to do what we want to do. But yeah, he was talking about God made Moses God over Pharaoh. And Moses did not believe it. Moses was in tune, he believed it. He did as he was told, even if it ain't make sense. Even if it was something new he never did, like everything, all those miracles, he just believed in God. He let God work through him. He knew that he was God, clothed in flesh. Not on no arrogant, not on no just to sound cool. We really are divine beings. Whether you believe it or not, it don't. That's a reality you can't change. Like it's just certain stuff. Like you could believe and have faith and like being reality now, but it's just certain truths. It don't need. It's just the truth, unchanging, not changing the day or based on what's going on today or what's going on 20 years from now. Unchanging, always was, is, just always being. That's period. But he did what God was telling him to do. Perform the miracles, all that, and guess what? Them circumstances, Pharaoh, they were stubborn. You demonstrating faith in what God told you to do, no matter what that is. This allegorically and literally, like real life to the story. Pharaoh ain't nothing but your circumstances, so-called problems, which ain't nothing but you creating with some type of lack mentality, some type of not worthiness, some type of need, some type of something that's against the natural flow of things. But you see, he had to keep demonstrating. He had to keep demonstrating miracles. It wasn't just no displaying faith one time, displaying the works of that faith one time. He had to do like what? Perform 7 miracles before Pharaoh finally relented and freed up the blessing, the release of his people, the release of your problem being removed. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. This son just hit me right now. I ain't thinking about it like far as the miracles. I'm just thinking about like how you was God over your circumstances, which is Pharaoh. But like that's deep too. That's a meaning. Everything is significant. Nothing is done for no reason. Whether it's so-called good or bad, but the universe, it ain't no good or bad. It just know to serve up what you focus on in your intentions and what you feeling. So-called good or bad. Whether it's harmful or not. Like I say, man-made laws and all that, whatever, what we've been trained, like, reality is reality. People die is real, and like, who to say we supposed to have a sentiment towards it? We could be neutral in our sentiments toward all of this, but if that's something we could grasp, even me, who knows? Like, yeah, if you want to, but we have a hard time believing those type of things because we've been deeply programmed, conditioned. We supposed to feel a type of certain way when certain people die. But ask yourself, if that was the case, why everybody don't feel the same when everybody died? Some people, the effect hit them immediately. And I ain't getting off top. I forgot. I remember the Moses allegory. We there, but this just, you feel me? Some people hit them ASAP. Some people, they might not feel the effects till years later. They might be in doubt, disbelief, don't believe it. Like, nah, like me, I'm going through that with my people, my cousin. It hit me at certain times. It ain't hit me like, because right now, it's not a reality to me. And that's what I'm choosing to believe, whether it's right or wrong or reality to somebody else. And that's why it don't really affect me the same. But every now and then, the old thinking, I guess, and like, or I don't know, whatever. But every now and then, something hit me and caused me to accept that reality. And once I accept it, then it hit me. And that's another thing. What I'm saying, you got to agree to things. You got to accept and agree to things for them to be allowed in your life, good or bad. If you accepting that, like, you know, not feeling worthy, people please out, you agreeing to people to show up and use you, take advantage of you, and all that, nothing personal. It's just this what you pull it back in with that energy you was pushing out. Vice versa. If you can allow yourself to have an abundance, money, stuff, blessings just coming in from there, it's gonna happen. A lot of times we don't allow ourselves for those because we don't think we worthy. We don't believe. And sometimes you got to truck belief and have faith. When your mind, because like belief a lot of times is based on what we experience, what we know. Faith transcends all that. I'm just choosing to make this a reality for me. It's gonna happen. Period. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what my senses telling me. What I'm looking right here, go that deep. But anyway, back to Pharaoh. Back to Pharaoh. And Moses had to perform miracle after miracle. He had to demonstrate his faith in his belief systems. Miracle after miracle. Demonstration after demonstration. And so guess what? The circumstances, the problem, Pharaoh, they relented. Your own blocks. And it is crazy because, like, we call them tests, which they are. But I believe, and I've been experienced those, because like how we can manifest good, so-called we want, our desires in this season, whether it's immediately, and I don't believe that's up to us. Me personally, I don't believe you could just, I believe it's going to come in this season. Just like any seed you plant, all seeds don't sprout up out the ground at the same time. It's in their season. Some seeds can only get planted in a certain season. But like I say, this is my belief. I'm not telling nobody what to believe. I'm telling you can form your own belief systems and make stuff real for you. Just like when we brought up following other people's belief systems. But okay, even and I'm talking about the old mind frame and taking it there, because dig this. Even after Pharaoh let them people go, you got past your mental blocks. You did the internal work. You cleaned that up to let the blessing come in. You clear whatever, whether it was lack mentality, you wouldn't allow yourself to have it, you disbelief, whatever it was, you made it right, and the blessing came through. And don't you know, some people still, they didn't want to leave Pharaoh. They wanted to stay in bondage. Some of the children of Israel. And like I say, whether this literally or just a good story, it's purpose, it's game, it's instruction in the story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some of the children of Israel still wanted to remain in bondage. They wanted to go back to what they was used to, the ego. The ego want to keep us safe, want to keep us in the known. It doesn't know this new. It doesn't know what await them in the wilderness. It don't know what await them in the wilderness. All it know, it be wild out here. Y'all ain't seen nothing. It's a big spider, turtles, and usually stuff out that annoy me and scare me, but I love it now. It's peaceful. I feel like it's natural. You in your element. They're trying to make movies and I could get off topic because I'm in another lane over there, another reality, holding down the Pharaoh topic, because that's what I'm choosing to do. But yeah, it just feel good, like just to be in nature, man. Just like I can't even explain it, man. It get deep though. But yeah, but back to Pharaoh, man. People want to remain in bondage. That wasn't nothing but the old mentality, what you was used to, the ego, and ain't nothing wrong with it. We get offended and let anything bother us. We got to develop more muscle, internal muscle, more awareness muscle. Because once you're aware, you will notice it's a trigger. You don't have to, just because it's a trigger being pulled, you don't have to let the bullet go off. Put it on safety. Put it on safety. You don't have to go off. You don't have to react, period. Nothing. On safety, can't nothing, the trigger getting pulled, it can't even get fully pulled. You can't even pull my trigger. Think about it. But back to Pharaoh and the children of Israel that want to remain in bondage. Like I said, the ego. It wants to remain in the known. It's scared of the unknown. Change. We be afraid, but change is the only constant. And they're trying to play tricks. I keep getting not off top, but it's just these like sad little streets that we need to see because it's beautiful property back here. Change, like we abduct change because it's like, I mean, it's inevitable though. And then they try and twist it and make it seem like, oh, Jason, you switched up, or you changed. We were supposed to, right? I wasn't supposed to remain that version of myself that I was when I was 18, 20. I'm supposed to keep being that version, doing that stuff, because I wasn't really on nothing. It's to each his own. So I always accepted to the rule. It might have been somebody on top of their stuff, especially in these times, the internet age. Like back in my age, you really had to be a part of something, a family something. But to be at 20, to be balling and like really handle your business and own stuff, like you was up under some game. You was up under some good counsel. Like, but now you can find that good counsel on the internet and buy your way in. Or if you got good comprehension and willing to put in some work, you can learn yourself. It's just whatever you want to do. But back to what's the name? Change. The ego, scared of change, want to stand alone, to keep you protected. It'll do anything to stay alive. It'll do anything to stay relevant in your head. From causing, most times it's gonna throw shade, it's gonna cause doubt. Where you get the money from? Who gonna do that? Who gonna support you? Ain't nobody trying to, just like this. Ain't nobody trying to hear what you're talking about. So it's a niche for everything. Somebody tried to tell me what there wasn't no money in when I was talking about becoming a barber. How could you say that? Anything our lens, this camera lens, our eye lens land on is being sold from a profit, from this wood to this sandish dirt to these, I wish the chairs was, and this garbage cans, plastic, metal that cop through, whatever the hell that is up there. Y'all see that? Whatever that is, this fit the water. They selling water. We drink it every day. We buy it every day. Anything literally your eyes can land on, trees, they seeds being bought, anything is being sold for a profit. So I don't want to hear about what ain't no money in. I don't want to hear about no money in. It's money in everything. Money ain't nothing but energy, and everything is energy. But the people ain't want to come out of bondage. With grace in the tough hand, God yourself prevailed over your old, because somehow you instilled at least that enough faith that grace, outer intention, it carried you past it got you out your own goddamn way somehow, from not believing and like wanting to go back to that. Even when you wasn't, like, you had just of a mustard seed. That's what happened for you. Just enough to make the move. You know what I'm saying? But now you got to get all the way on board to want to go forward. So outer intention nudging you through grace. It's nudging you forward. Man, they got in, but we God the whole time over all these circumstances. That's why they could change like this. When we choose for them to change. It's that simple, man. Life's so simple. The best things in life are free, and they are also simple. We make things complicated. We make things complicated for no reason when it's really simple. We've been conditioned, and probably it is a reason. But anyway, they got in the wilderness and start complaining. Now my numbers ain't gonna be on point, but they turn a 4-day, 4-week, or 4-month journey. I think it might be like something like 4 weeks. Ain't no telling, especially walking back in them time. They turn that into 40 years through mumbling and griping. They remained in unfavorable circumstances and conditions and experiencing something they'd rather not experience because they'd rather complain and mumble and gripe when it's time to face yourself and put in the work and realize you God over everything, not in no arrogant way, not in no divine being, whatever makes you more comfortable. We got to get to a point where we comfortable with any and everything. Do that mean we have to tolerate any and everything be around it? No. But we can be comfortable in any situation. A situation for that. The three prophets, Daniel, Shadrach, Abednego, whatever them were, they got thrown in the fiery furnace. They got comfortable in any type of pressure. And that's another stuff I say. The Bible got full instruction game. What you approaching it from. And I ain't religious. I can't be religious. I'm sitting here calling you God. Why ain't we God? Like they say, I mean, it's right in our face. We'll sit here and wrestle with all these truths right in our face. A drop of the water, the ocean, this pond, whatever. Do not make it, just because it's not the size, does not make it no less the same substance and element. You still that. It don't matter if it's a drip. But we'll believe all this stuff on the news that just don't make no sense, but we just accept it and go with it and got comfortable. Just like the children of Israel were complaining, but comfortable, wanting it just comfortable, just scared of the new, griping moment. They got to go through the work of the new, the unknown, facing your triggers, dealing with them, facing your fears, your blockage so you can receive, getting rid of, not allowing yourself to receive money, to be scared of it, to question it, to not have faith. Building faith ain't fun. I'm going to tell you firsthand. This ain't something I read in the book, and actually I haven't read in the book. But building faith is not fun. But man, is it worth it? It ain't fun. I'm talking about you gonna have to go through to really believe what you believe in, what you gonna have to go through. And I don't care what it is. We ain't gotta be on the topic of what I'm talking about. Anything you believe in. Faith. Mastering your feelings, master experiencing the feelings you want to feel, coupled with the matching thought. We could throw belief in there, but faith stronger. But belief is a step, and that's another thing. Like, but yeah, that's when you really, like, you got it, like, and that's you gonna remember. You gonna remember, like, why worry and focus on the negative? And even if, like, we got to accept the loss sometimes, the idea of, okay, what if this don't work? We got to be all right in any circumstance, situation. If I fail, like I say, failure ain't reality. But if I don't get what I desire, for whatever reason, but ain't no reason but me, because everybody is you pushed out. That's what I say about being in control of your feelings. If we don't get it, we cool with it. Not saying we not visualizing us with it or believing we can have it. It's just we know. We not attached to it. That's detachment. If I don't get it, that's cool too. You feel me? But I know I got it. But I'm cool with not having it. It doesn't matter. I am. I'm gonna chop. Man, listen. Yeah, I ain't want to let that clip run too long. I say I'm new to this. I don't know if it is. It was already like 19 minutes, it's 18 some change. I don't know. Spider webs, man. They don't play out here. They move quick, man. They get on everything. But yeah, I don't know if it'll take up. So I'm gonna try and keep them at least on the 20 minutes so they'll upload. All right, I've been trying to. About some time the videos come out late, man. That internet, the upload it ain't nothing. They told me that. I don't know the people, man. I don't know, man. But so I ordered 2 male USB cords so I can plug my computer straight to the motor. So I can plug my computer up straight to the modem, instead of trying to do a wireless internet. And they say that ain't going ahead because, like, boy, Them be taking forever.